Hey kidders, Jester here. Welcome back to the court. Now you may notice some very obvious changes to where my camera angle is, and yet you can still hear me at the quality we have become accustomed to, even through this shitty little camera. As well as for Christmas, I got a brand new microphone arm. If you've watched some of my LPs this week, just gone, you'll be aware of that. I could, angle the arm around to show you, but it will mess with the microphone quality. It's very shaky. I'm kind of a stickler for quality. I don't do this professionally yet. I do actually pay a lot of money to get the right kind of equipment, decent equipment, all that kind of thing. Well, I say that. The microphone arm was actually a Christmas gift, so I didn't spend a fucking dime. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to have a return to this angle. I used to stand up way at the beginning, and we'd have to deal with the microphone that's in the camera, which is really sort of fuzzy and grindy and just terrible. But now with the arm, we've got a chance to do it again. Because I have to say, I do prefer to stand up when I do these things, so I can be a bit more active. That's kind of a thing for me. I like to be off and about and because at least when I play games, I can kind of get that sort of buzz from playing the game. Because you have to sit down when you play a game. You can't stand up whizzing around while I'm playing a game. Well, I suppose I'll get a Wii. No, let's not go there. Now, I had no suggestions for themes this week, so I figured I'd just make a quick video to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I know it's been, but the last court was before Christmas. I think I wished you a Merry Christmas then, didn't I? But even so, I'm going to wish it again, and hope you had a really, really good one and got everything you wanted from Father Christmas, Santa, Black Peter, whoever. If you celebrate other holidays, then I hope you had good ones of those. And obviously, in the week coming, it's New Year's, so Happy New Year. Now, since I had no suggested topic, I'm going to go with a train of random consciousness for this one, I suppose, really. What did you guys get for Christmas? Did you get anything good? Did you get what you wanted, or were you surprised? How do you and your family handle that kind of thing? Do you ask for what you want and that's what you get, or do you give like a list that then people pick from so you're kind of half surprised, or do you let people surprise you entirely? Let me know what you got and what it means to you. That's always a good thing to chat about. I myself got the microphone arm from my parents plus a couple of DVDs. These ones, to be precise. Hopefully the light from my lamp isn't glaring too much off the wrapper. I have seen Iron Man 3 before, obviously it's a Marvel film, and I've not opened the packaging yet to watch it again. As for Wolverine, I didn't actually see that when it came out in the cinemas, so I'm looking forward to watching that sooner rather than later. I'm also hoping I got the uncut version. Apparently there's two versions hopping around, and my parents got really confused about which one was the right one. I'm hoping I got the uncut version, because let's face it, let's not do things by halves here. Me and my siblings, because there's so many of us, we do Secret Santa every year, so we're not all spending too much money on everybody. For that, I got a snazzy Marvel calendar. It's actually right behind you right now. Tell you what, I may as well. Hang on, give me a second. See, look at that. That's just January. Angle, camera, light. But it's so snazzy. It's fantastic. It's amazing. I love Marvel. You could probably guess that, since like 75% of the gifts I've told you about are actually Marvel related. Speaking of which, during the holidays I've been catching up on the novels that I read that I've been collecting. Some good ones of them. I just finished reading the Spider-Man Blue arc. I think it was originally published in 2002, I want to say. And it covers the story of how he first met Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane Watson. And if you watched last week, then you know my feelings about that. And even though Mary Jane is obviously my very favourite female character in comic books, I have to say that arc gave me a very good insight into the Gwen story. I knew the Gwen story already and what Gwen meant to Peter Parker, but I'd never read that specific approach to it. And it was a very good approach, the whole thing where he's recording himself talking to this dead girl. Sounds horrible, but it's actually really touching. I got some other bits and pieces as well from various people, but they're the main gifts I got this year. What gifts did you get? Tell me about them. And while we're on the topic of holidays, New Year's coming up, I've already mentioned. You guys, tell me what your New Year's resolutions are going to be. This year, I've not decided on one. In previous years, I've always had something specific I wanted to improve or change about my life, or just me. But this year, I'm not really in that boat. I've talked before about me having problems with anxiety and depression when I was younger, and when I first started out doing YouTube, which is actually, I've been checking this recently, 9th of February, I've not even been doing it a year yet. But this year, doing YouTube, it's been a really good distraction, it's been a really good hobby, it's been so much fun. And then there's other things going on in my real life as well. It's not just the YouTube. Sorry, no offense. But my life's actually at a point now where I kind of like where it is. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of content, which is a really weird new feeling for me. Oh wow, that was a bit of a Debbie Downer. So yeah, this year I don't really have a specific one. What are your guys' resolutions? Maybe that can give me some inspiration. Ooh, or you guys tell me what I should do as a New Year's resolution. You know me, I love suggestions, be whatever they are, you can throw out anything at me. Obviously, I'll ignore the ridiculous ones or the inappropriate ones. Well, maybe not all the inappropriate ones. And maybe I'll pick one of them. It can have something to do with YouTube in particular, or it could be something you want to see in the court, or something you'd just like me to do for the sake of just doing it. You know, anything really. And I think I'll leave it there, kiddies. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. You're going to get more either way, really. Or while more's going to go up on YouTube, whether you watch them or not. And also check out, that's not how you say that word. And also check out jesterconcessions.blogspot.co.uk for all my narratives. I have finally figured out how to do the hunters, by the way. It will be coming back soon. And I will see you through the week.